Hey, good afternoon. It's Friday. Welcome to Fireside Friday. Sincere apologies. We're a little bit late. We had a little bit of a technical issue. So, sincere apologies. Yeah. So, look, as you can tell, I'm here today. Padraig has decided to give me the keys of the car. So, he's allowed me to drive today. And I've been really looking forward to this one. Where I'm going to bring in Sruthi Wuppuluri in 2 seconds. She is one of our senior product manager owners here at Verizon Connect. So we're going to have a little chat about women in tech, a bit about the team, and the makeup of the team there, and her role here, and what it was that attracted her to Verizon Connect. So we're going to bring her in. Hey,
Hi,
Shruti, you're live. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. Apparently, just apart from the mere heart attack when we had a bit of a problem with our app here, my laptop was playing funny beggars, but it's all good. How are you today?
I'm good. It's a happy
Awesome.
Friday.
Yeah, it is. And in fairness, there's a good buzz. You're in the office today as well, but
Yep.
there's a good buzz around the office today.
Yes, it is. I could
Yeah,
see a lot of people coming in and greeting each other, and that's good.
yeah, it's great. And is all your team in today?
No, just Eugenia. She is the UX designer. She's with me. That's it.
Awesome, awesome. You will just get a bit of lunch, or what's the plan?
That's the plan because I like to come to office on Fridays because we have food market and we could just hang out and get some food, and it's nice to be on Fridays. So yeah.
Yeah, it's very good, and that all ties nicely into our hybrid, which we'll have a little bit of a chat about that in a second. But so look, thanks a million for joining us. I was delighted you agreed to join us today because I've been wanting to catch up with you for quite some time to just have a little bit of a chat and to hear a little bit more about you. So if you want to just give us a little bit of an insight to you and your career to date.
Sure. So I'm Shruti and I'm currently working as product owner for Verizon Connect. And I've joined Verizon Connect in January, but I had my fair share of experience as working as product owner as soon as I graduated back in
Mm,
India. And I was working there, and then I got married in 2020, and my husband was already working here in Dublin, so I moved along
yes,
with him last year. So here I am, and apart from working, I do cooking, a lot of
nice,
cooking. Coming from
lovely.
Indian background and Indian origin, we do a lot of cooking. So, and that's one thing. And also, I travel. Like, yeah, traveling is something which I'm deeply desire and looking to it.
And have you been anywhere nice recently?
Yeah. So in February, we went to Finland to watch the
Hmm,
Northern Lights. So it ticked off the bucket list, and
beautiful.
then I'm looking forward for my Iceland trip
Very
this
good.
month end. So yeah,
Lovely. Excellent. I've never been to Finland, but I heard the lights are absolutely
yeah,
spectacular. Yeah, yeah. So you're a foodie as well, a techie, and you love traveling.
yeah. That's me.
Brilliant, brilliant stuff. But come here. I was having a look at your LinkedIn profile as well, and you started your career with IBM. Was it
Yes,
IBM?
yes,
Yeah.
IBM.
So you were in IBM for I think about 3 or 4 years. You held a couple of roles there. You started off as change manager of product, and so eventually now you came to ourselves. I'm sure someone with your experience would have having plenty of opportunity to join other organizations and stuff like that as well, right? We're not going to name them here, but what was it that sort of attracted you to for Verizon Connect apart from the fact that we're super cool and what was it that attracted you to the business here?
So I heard a lot of good feedback from Verizon Connect, especially the work-life balance and the flexibility it
Mm,
offers. And during the initial stages of my interview, I could see a lot of diversity, and also the fact that during my interviews there were all the teams involved. So it's like everybody's involved and engaged. It's not just that I'm a product owner and I just have my product people interviewing me, because as part of my role, I have to interact with various other teams, and
yeah,
everybody was active part in it because we have to work together, and that thing I like. So, uh, and also it's great because also I check the benefits of it. It gives a lot of learning opportunities if you want to pursue your career towards maybe you do an MBA or you do
Mm,
something else, you want to do certifications or anything, they
mm.
offer you. Like, I think that's best. And also, it's a hybrid model. All those sticks for me.
Yes, absolutely. So we seem to be ticking an awful lot of the boxes, shall we say, when you are speaking to us as a compared to other organizations there. So taking it from what you're saying there is, the collaborative, the inclusive environment, and the fact that you got to meet the broader team while you were interviewing, that played a big part in your decision,
Yeah.
and the fact that education, the support there as well. So as you were meeting your team, then what sort of picture was forming in your head then before you made your decision?
So, how do you say? I think I learned a little bit of Irish after coming here. Like, they got a crack because everybody was fun at the interview. Like, they
Very
were
good.
asking me questions, but also very supportive enough.
Yes.
uh, like, they were asking my views and my opinions also, not only during the interview process, even now when I have my chats with my product manager Josh,
Mm,
or my manager product lead John Young. They, if there's a change in the process or anything, they keep engaging. They ask me like, what's your thought about it? What do you think
mm,
about it? So being a woman or anyone, it's always good to be heard. So your thoughts and opinions matter, and here they do value that, and they keep asking you and engage you in everywhere, no matter what. Even if
mm.
it's an engineering discussion the team involves me in, just for my perspective. So I think I like the fact that I'm being involved and engaged.
Love it.
So
No.
I got that just while interviewing because there were the teams there.
So long. You're 7 months in now.
Yep.
Excellent stuff. And how are you feeling? I mean, you're obviously settling in well. You're speaking to your team. Is your team based solely here in Dublin, or what way is it dispersed?
It is dispersed because, like right now, the team I'm working is partners and integrations, but we do have field team where few of the team members are based out Italy, and my
Mm,
mentor Rosella, she's based out in Florence, Italy, and we do have team, and it's remote working, it's hybrid, and not only in Dublin, everywhere. So, yeah, they're there, and it's quite good. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And in terms of the makeup of the team, then I mean, you're reporting into John Young, is it?
Yeah, and that's the good part. So main product team, John and Josh, they're based out in US. So
Yes. I've heard a lot of really good things about the guys. And I haven't, unfortunately, I haven't had the opportunity of catching up with them yet. But I've
yeah,
heard some fantastic things about the two of them.
yep, he is because he engages me in everything and like pushes me forward and asks me like, do you want to learn something? Or I'm very open to him. Like, I want to
Mm.
do this. And he's like, yeah, very supportive enough for that.
Mm. That's what I was going to say to you. I mean, do you feel you're being? I know, my lead, my manager,
Yeah,
Padraig really does. He pushes us to stretch ourselves and continuously
yeah,
pushing the envelope and looking for ways to sort of better ourselves every single day. So I bring the best version of myself to the office every single day, but I go
yeah,
away with a better version of the person to which I brought in. Because I'm constantly learning. And Padraig has a wealth of experience, and Shakira has a wealth of experience, and Brian, and we're all sort of bouncing off each other and learning little bits off each other as well, which is the cool makeup of our team here. How do you find that is in your team? Do you still get that feeling now, or how is it?
it's like a home for me, to be very frank. I It's not just for this dog or something, it's like a home for me. And
Mm,
from the integration side, from the product, we are four people mainly, and I'm the only woman in that four people, but I
okay.
never felt that fact. I was always treated an equal. My views were there, everybody was like involving, and we have a great share. And the family discussions on, sometimes during the meetings, if we don't have anything, we have family discussions, and we bring the people bring their kids, pets. So it's, I never felt that it's different.
Mm.
So
So you're home.
yes, it's like a home for me
Yeah, yeah. It
because
was
home is what comfort is, and I find the comfort here. So
absolutely. And then what I find as well, and I'm sure you probably, because we seem to be on the same page here, but I think what you find there is it doesn't be it's not work. Do you know you know, cheesy as it may sound, you love what you do and you'll never work a day in your life, right? You know, and
Yeah.
I feel that. I don't feel when I'm coming into the office here, you know, or when I was chatting to you downstairs this morning having a cup of coffee, I don't feel as if I'm working into work. You know, it feels as if I'm catching
Yeah.
up with a friend, you know, and
Yeah.
having the chats there, you know. Did
Yeah.
you it just got me thinking then as well. I mean, I'm absolutely thrilled to hear the positivity coming, and you know, you feel included, and your voice is listened to and stuff like that as well. In your career up to today, you know, I'm not too sure if you've seen our Diversify
Yeah.
um, um, event which we had a couple of weeks back. And Furkand and you know, Jerry Yardanova gave an insight, which her story was fascinating, and I had no idea where she originally came from, and you know, the challenges and trials and tribulations which you would have faced on her journey to where she is today.
Yeah.
Do you find in terms of yourself that you would have been faced with any challenges being a female in technology? Do you find that you would have faced many challenges, or if you did, what sort of challenges do you think you would have coming up against?
Uh, Luckily, I haven't faced any challenges so far because
Mm,
I don't know for what reason, but here, as I told you, I'm the only woman from the product side, apart from our
mm,
four product people. I never
mm,
felt that way. I was
mm,
involved with everything and things, so I never faced any kind of challenges.
mm,
And also the flexibility here it is that I could just say that, John, I'm having an appointment. Can I go? Yeah, that works. So I never faced any challenges, but I've seen the program and it's great. It's to bring more equality and more diversity, bring more
mm,
women in tech. But I do know that there are a lot of women who kind of face challenges. But I would say with the Verizon Connect, we don't have to even give a thought of it.
mm. Yeah, and we do. We most certainly want to sort of attract more uh, females to the business as well, and you know, superstars like yourself as well. You know, we really do. You know, we've over the years and prior to my time here, we've built such an inclusive and diverse environment, and we want to continue to build upon that as well. And you know,
Yeah.
we want to start it. We want to use these conversations with the likes of yourself as a say, hey, come and have a chat with us. Is there anything you would say to, you know, if someone was out there as a product manager or a product owner looking at this video now, you know, what would you say anything in particular to them in terms of, I know you've given an overview of the environment, but if you were to give them two or three little key points why they should
I,
come and join us?
I would say don't be afraid of it because because every product owner, it's the main responsibility to put out the ideas to bring out the best of the customer as well as business
Mm,
objective. So most likely any product owner might be having a thought in their mind, what if they don't like my idea, or what will the opinion be of it?
mm,
Trust me, it doesn't matter here. Like every single idea is appreciated, no matter how good, how whatever the idea is. I would say, like even if you're a graduate or if you have a lot of experience, everybody is treated equal here because we
mm,
do have graduates here who just joined, but they're treated equally like how we treat the seniors. So it's
mm,
the same thing because
mm,
we have innovation programs, hackathon programs where you are divided into teams,
mm,
and in that team everybody is there. So
mm.
I would say to not to have any sort of those ideas and just come up here and you will see the difference.
Yeah, yeah. I had a conversation. I think technology's not on our side today. I
Yeah,
think the lights have gone off in your room as well. But I think
exactly.
from a conversation I would have having with Jerry Maloney there a couple of weeks ago as well. It was like, you know, nuggets of wisdom for anybody coming into the business. And what he was saying, I think this is a common theme across the business, is be yourself and bring the best version of yourself to the business as well, because you will be empowered. And it's fantastic to hear this coming from leaders. It's coming from the likes of yourself as well. So
Yeah.
it really is fantastic to hear this. And so in terms of your team and stuff, I mean, your core responsibilities on the role, your product owner, have you any sort of a little overview of your day-to-day responsibilities within your role?
So Day-to-day responsibilities as a product owner, my main goal is to make sure that we meet the business objective and also give the best to the customer and enhance them. And to enhance these, me along with my product manager, we try to identify the customer needs and then transform into goals and then put it on the roadmap. And to
Mm,
achieve them, my role requires me to do a lot of communications and with the wider teams. So the teams could be remote, the teams could be diversified, doesn't matter because
mm,
everybody is here. And I communicate with the stakeholders, whether it is internal or external, and also the cross-functional teams. So one best thing about Verizon Connect is that they encourage cross-functional teams so that everybody is involved and everybody is equal. So the cross-functional teams here are the UX and the engineering teams and the product teams. Also support teams because they are
mm,
also very crucial to get the business going and even they are involved in everything. So
mm,
I communicate with them and make sure make things happen and then just monitor them, the customer success, and then again try to enhance it more, bring out more features, more ideas, and this is how my day to day looks like, and I enjoy it because I
mm,
talk a lot. Maybe that's why I'm here, or I don't know what the product owner. I talk a lot, but yeah,
mm, mm.
that's how my typical day goes.
And so obviously cross-functional teams and so forth, and you're facing off with our customers, you're listening to our customers and
Yeah.
bringing I mean, where's the majority of your client base, shall we say? Are they local, or how are they dispersed? Are you following the time zones across the US or anything like that?
No, we are global. The customers are global. The integrations area where I'm into it, there are a lot of we integrate with third party companies as well as part of Verizon Connect. And these companies are based out of all over India. And there are teams who are working in Australia and New Zealand. Even there's a time difference, but everybody is there. So
Mm. And how do you find that? I mean, does that, obviously our hybrid model can help you with the different time zones and stuff like that as well?
yeah.
How do you find juggling different time zones? And but it sounds like you do it quite in your ease.
It's okay because the thing is that most of my work sometimes happen in the afternoon because the main product team is in US based, but the dev teams are based in Dublin and
Mm,
Florence. So it flows. And if sometimes if we have to get connected with New Zealand, they're aware of it and we manage accordingly. So I find that there's every problem has a solution. So it
yeah.
doesn't matter. We can find it out. And everybody's flexible enough and understanding here. So there's no
Mm,
issues.
excellent stuff. And so just going back to the hybrid piece, then what sort of what's your state of play in terms of, are you doing a day a week, or what are you currently doing at the moment? Are you?
Yeah, I'm mostly working from home and come to the office like probably monthly once or weekly once for now. But from past few months, because the travel has opened up and our leaders from all over the globe are coming here and we are getting to meet the team. And also we're doing social events.
Yes.
I mean, like for 2 years, we haven't met or anyone, and no one has seen it. Though I joined recently, but as a new joiner, you are always curious to see how's the person or how to interact with them in person. And we meet here, we have a tribe meeting sometimes where everybody is in. Like we just decide, like, okay, on this day, let's all catch up. And
Mm.
everybody comes in, and we just had a social event at Bray where we did laser tagging
Oh
and bowling.
yes.
Yeah, and we had pizza, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
And how did that go? Did you win the bowling, or what way
yeah.
did you?
So for the bowling, I reached very late, but I didn't participate there. But yeah, I was there with the laser tag, and a person like me who has not so active enough in sports or never hold a gun in the laser tagging, I managed to shoot people, and I had fun. I had fun.
Excellent. And just for the record, did you have anybody in particular in your sights, or was it just?
No, it's the same thing. We're divided in green and red. It doesn't matter. Everybody is in dark. You just shoot whoever comes first. I sometimes shot my own team members just because they're passing by.
Brilliant. And actually, Gigi Man was saying it to me there last week. I was meant to go, But unfortunately, I couldn't make it. I've heard, I was talking to Jerry and Gigi, and I believe it was some great fun was had as well. And that's one thing I do like about it as well. We have a lot of fun, you know. We get down, we get in the trenches, and we build these amazing products. And the talent acquisition team, we're out hiring and, you know, attracting people like yourself to the business. And it's just, you know, we work really hard, but we do have a lot of fun, and we enjoy what we do, you know, because we have that environment, and we hire sort of like-minded people as well. So you're doing it, you know, probably a day a month and stuff like that, and it's fantastic as well. So look, you know, I'm absolutely thrilled. I'll start wrapping things up here, because I don't want to keep you too long. I know you've a really, really busy afternoon and stuff like that as well. Can you leave me with, I know you gave it, but I mean, you know, can you give me a couple of nuggets of wisdom for people joining us next week, say, because, you know, we have got a lot of new starters and stuff like that. But if you were to sort of just give them two little bullet points and say, you're starting next week, this is what I would say to you.
I would say have an open mindset, and because don't be nervous that you're starting, or okay, how will it be, or like how am I going to be, or how the people or the organization, because I'm from India. Okay. So I worked in India and came here, and there would be a lot of people who might be of different country or different origin or whatever. Just don't have any barriers in your mind, no matter what or who you are. You will be accepted and you will be encouraged for sure. So
yeah, I absolutely love it. I love it. And similar messaging across the board. So come, be yourself, don't be afraid, and don't be afraid to speak out, because you will be listened to. And I absolutely love it. And so what's the rest of your day like then, before I let you go? Your afternoon, we got lunch, have we got meetings today as well then, or?
Yeah, so we have a couple of meetings to wrap it up, and then just go to the food market and have a nice food, and then start with the meetings. That's it.
Meat Mafia might be getting a bit of a call today. I'm quite fond of that. It's a lot of meat, though, unfortunately. You'd nearly need a nap in the afternoon. Sruthi, I have to say, it was an absolute pleasure. I haven't had much of an opportunity to catch up with you, and the times I have met you and talked to you, it was an absolute pleasure. And this was fantastic, and it was great to get a bit of an insight to yourself and to your career as well. So I really do appreciate your time, and I'll let you go.
Thanks, Keith. And I just want to say, this is what Verizon Connect is. Like someone, like an employee like me, I never thought I'll be here and talk. So this is what they bring out the best. So thanks, Keith.
Oh, absolutely. No, I love it. And look, maybe you can come back on in another couple of weeks as well, and we'll have more stuff to talk about. And hopefully technology will be on our side and we won't get delayed.
Yep, no problem.
Sruthi, listen, pleasure. Enjoy. I'm sure I'll probably see you over in the food market. So there you have it. Fabulous overview of the role Sruthi plays in the product owner. She's only with the business 7 months, but as you can see, she's already embedded in, and she feels so welcome and heard. So look, as you know, we're hiring. All the roles are going across the bottom of the screen there. Feel free, reach out to any member of the team over the next couple of days. We'd be only too delighted to have a more in-depth conversation with you. As always, from us to you, from me to you, have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you soon, and I'll leave you with our credo.
From where we work to where they live. From our technology to supporting theirs. From each and every one of us to each and every one of them. Everything we do affects everything they do. That's why how we work, what we believe, our values make all the difference.
We share our success with the community
to make the world in which we work better than it was yesterday.
We keep our commitments to each other and our customers. We know teamwork enables us to serve our customers better and faster.
We focus outward on the customer, not inward.
Our actions produce measurable results.
We run to a crisis, not away.
We are committed to doing the right thing.
This is our credo. Our guide to what really matters. How we stay connected to each other and to them. We are Verizon.